All right, reflections. So we're going to graph the point A of 3, 5. Well, 3, 5 is from the point 0, 0, we go right 3, up 5. So this is our point A. Now we're going to graph the image of A after reflection in the y-axis. State the coordinates of the image. So first we need to remember which one's the y-axis. Well, the y-axis is the vertical line. And if I want to reflect it, A is already 3 away from the y-axis. So now we go 3 away in the opposite direction, and we have the image of A. This little 1 next to it says that it's the image of A. So now let's graph point B on the line, on the graph. So point B, what's up, is 6, 2. So from point 0, 0, we go right 6, up 2. This is point B. Now we need to make a reflection of B. We need to make the image on the x-axis. So B is 2 away from the x-axis. So we go 2 away in the opposite direction. And the image of B is right here. Well, it says up above that we need to write the coordinate points. Well, the coordinate point for the image of A is now at -3, sorry, not positive 5, it is positive 5. And the image of B is now at 6, -2. So we need to see what kind of things are happening to go from 3, 5 to -3, 5, and to go from 6, 2 to 6, -2. So before the reflection of xy, and after the reflection in the x-axis. So after the reflection in the x-axis, it became x -y. So the x did not change. Then after the reflection in the y-axis, the y did not change, but the x became opposite. But then we need to talk about the reflection in the line x or y equals x. So if I were to graph a line of y equals x, that actually looks like this. And we're going to pretend that it went perfectly through 0, 0. So it is a line like this. So if I had a point here, then that point would then be reflected here. It would be the same length away. So what actually happens in a reflection of y equals x is the y and x switch places. So let's look at this. If I have triangle ABC where A is at 3, 1 and B is at 5, 3 and C is at 6, 1, this is our original triangle. And we're going to reflect it over that line. Remember that line that went like this? We're reflecting it over that line. But remember, in the other ones we went and we counted how far away. This is a little bit more difficult to do because it's a horizontal or a diagonal line we're dealing with. So we just need to first find our new points. So if you look at the rules that we just did, that you were actually just switching x and y. So instead of 3, 1, it's 1, 3. Instead of 5, 3, it's 3, 5. And instead of 6, 1, it's 1, 6. So let's plot these new points. So 1, 3 is my new A. 3, 5 is my new B. And 1, 6 is my new C. So this is our new triangle, which is directly a reflection of y equals x. So our properties of reflections. The shape is the same. The size is the same. But the orientation, how it actually looks on the coordinate graph, is not the same.